Hi, I'm a pediatrician who takes care of kids with ADHD, and I want to talk about why so many adult women with ADHD are getting overlooked. A lot of it has to do with the diagnostic criteria, which were designed mainly for men. Nadeau is an important ADHD researcher that's been looking at ADHD in women for decades. And she's been advocating, along with other colleagues, for a change to the diagnostic criteria. But like so many things on women's health, it's not getting heard. So let's look at one of the most common screening questionnaires for adult ADHD and why you might get missed if you're a woman with it. First question, how often do you have trouble wrapping up the final details of a project once the challenging parts have been done? Well, you gotta be careful how you answer that. Is it that you don't? Well, okay, but maybe as a woman, you've learned how to push through and make it happen, even though it's really hard. Is it hard though? That might be a positive answer. How often do you have difficulty getting things in order when you have to do a task that requires organization? Well, that's another one. Do you do it, but it's really, really hard? That's something to think about then. How often do you have problems remembering appointments or obligations? Maybe you rely heavily on alerts in your phone or other organization tools to make sure you don't. Maybe you're a mom and you can't, so you make it happen, but it's hard. When you do have a task that requires a lot of thought, how often do you avoid or delay getting started? Are you a procrastinator? Maybe you were a procrastinator a lot when you were younger, but again, as an adult, you found a way to force yourself. The issue is that the questions often miss the internal effort that it takes for women to get it done. The next two are really more male-focused. How often do you fidget or squirm with your hands or feet when you have to sit down for a long time? Well, you as a woman may have learned how to hold still, but maybe you feel fidgety inside. Or how often do you feel overly active and compelled to do things like you were driven by a motor? Again, think about that answer not in a physical way, but in an internal way. Have people described you as all energy, go, go, go? Maybe you're driven by a motor on the inside. Maybe your thoughts are busy. Follow me for more on mental health on kids and adults.